Hi, this is Megan here with Easy Access Beauty, and I just did my haul from MAC's Warm and Cozy collection and a drugstore haul, and now I'm going to be doing my skincare routine. So I'm going to start off with my cleansers. Now, the one I use at night is Ain't Misbehavin' by Dermadoctor, and this is a medicated AHA/BHA acne cleanser for oily, blemish-prone, or combination skin. Now, I have oily skin, so this really helps to get all the impurities out of my skin, and with the alpha hydroxy acid, it helps to exfoliate my skin as well. And with the beta hydroxy acid, it helps to prevent and treat acne. And so it also has witch hazel, which targets bacteria. So this is a really good cleanser if you have acne. Another cleanser, this cleanser I use in the morning because if I use this one all the time, it'll dry out my skin too much. So I use this one in the morning. This is one of my favorites. It's by Philosophy, and it's called the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash. And this has little tiny granules in it, but it's not like a harsh scrub. They're really fine, and they don't hurt your face. And this is just really good for in the morning because it like invigorates your skin and wakes it up and makes it really smooth for when you put your makeup on. So I really like this cleanser. And another one I really like is this by Peter Thomas Roth. And I got the Peter Thomas Roth anti-acne kit, which came with like 5 different things for like $40 or something. And this was the cleanser it came with. It's the beta hydroxy acid 2% acne wash. And it's similar to the Ain't Misbehavin', but it really just helps to exfoliate my skin. And of course, everything I use is oil-free. And then another one I have is this Zur Clean Cleanser, and this has alpha hydroxy acid in it, and this helps to also exfoliate my skin. So I just have a lot of cleansers. I like to switch it up a lot. And then this is my Purity. Sometimes I use this to take off my makeup when I'm not using my Clean and Clear face wipes, which I forgot to bring, but those are just the Clean and Clear face wipes that I use. And this is just the mini size of the Purity cleanser. I use it to travel with, and it's so good at taking off eye makeup. Like, I just take a little dot of this, and, well, first I wet my face. Take a little dot of it and rub it over my eyes, and it takes off my mascara, my eyeshadow, everything, and it just washes away. And the good thing about it is that you get it over your eyes, it won't hurt at all. Like, my other cleansers, if I got that in my eye, I'd be screaming because it'd be burning really bad. But this one doesn't hurt at all. Okay? And so the next step would be, I guess, toners. I used to use the Proactive system, and so I use the toner with that. But now I don't really use a toner all the time, but when I do, sometimes I use this Dr. Brandt Blemishes No More Intense Solution. And they have their own thing called the Active Impurity Shield, which is their own, like, blemish fighter. But this leaves my skin feeling really, like, refreshed, and it kind of has, like, a menthol type feel, like minty. And another thing I really like, this is my favorite thing. This saved my skin. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Max Complexion Correction Pads, and it comes with 60, and I believe this is, like, $40, but it has 10% glycolic acid and 2% salicylic acid. So, and what you do is, there's a soft side of the pad that cleans your skin, and there's a rough side of the pad that exfoliates your skin, but you leave it on, like, you don't wash it off, and so it really, like, gets into your skin deep and lets the medicine stay in there, like, all night or however long until you wash your face again. And so it really gets out the blackheads and all the dirt and impurities that get into your pores throughout the day. So I really like those. And then the next step in, like, the skin regimen would be, like, an acne medication. And I have a lot of different kinds. I mean, of course, I used to use the Proactive one, the solution or whatever. I've also tried the Murad. Now, I don't find that sulfur works very well for blemishes, but I do like this T-Zone refining gel from the Murad program. And this has retinol, alpha hydroxy acid, and beta hydroxy acid in it, so it's like a 3-in-1 product. And this is also good for anti-aging. It's actually in one of the anti-aging lines, and it has a nice pump, so it like keeps the active ingredients like sterile, and it keeps them like still working. Because a lot of products that have those really powerful and anti-acne and like acid ingredients, like retinol and alpha hydroxy acid, they will deteriorate and they will stop working if they're in like something like a jar. So it's better to keep them in something with a pump that doesn't let a lot of air in. So this is really good, but I don't wear this every night because this will really dry out my skin. I can only wear it maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. Another thing I really like is this is from the Peter Thomas Roth acne set. This is the AHA BHA clearing gel, and you'll find out a lot of my acne products, they combine alpha hydroxy acid and beta hydroxy acid, which is salicylic acid. And this is what helps to get rid of the acne, because to get rid of acne, you have to kill the bacteria, you have to exfoliate the skin to get rid of the dead skin cells, and you have to replenish the skin and moisturize it. So this helps to exfoliate and treat the bacteria. Another thing that I mainly use to treat the bacteria is this Clean and Clear Persa Gel 10, which is 10% benzoyl peroxide. You can buy a more expensive version of this, but why bother? This one works great. I just put it on any acne spots that I have. Don't put it all over your skin because it might dry it out. Another thing that's similar to that is my Ole Henriksen Roll-On Blemish Attack. This has benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid, and it just has a roll-on tip, and you just roll it on the spots, but I would recommend getting a cheaper version because it's just not worth it. I also have the Zerfix Blemish Control, which I use all over my skin, and that has the beta hydroxy acid and the alpha hydroxy acid. And then I also have the DermaDoctor Ain't Misbehavin' Blackhead Treatment. I actually bought this for my boyfriend to get rid of the blackheads on his nose, and it has the retinol, the salicylic acid, and the alpha hydroxy acid. So that's a good all-over lotion. Okay, and now for moisturizers. Usually you'll see in my tutorials I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Now I use this in the mornings. At night I like to use my Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer. But if it's really cold outside, like in the winter and stuff, and my skin's dry, I'll use my Philosophy Hope in a Jar Moisturizer. And these are all oil-free, so they're all really good for your skin. Okay, now I'm going to do like extra stuff like exfoliators. This is my favorite exfoliator of the moment. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Blemish Buffing Beads, and me and my boyfriend, we both use this in the shower. I'm sorry, my fiance. And this has salicylic acid in it, but it has a low amount, only 1%. And it has, it has glycolic acid and jojoba beads, which work in 2 ways to exfoliate your skin. The jojoba beads, physically exfoliate your skin by sloughing off the dead skin cells, and the glycolic acid chemically works to exfoliate your skin by peeling off the top dead layers of the skin cells. So this is a really good scrub, but I only use it about once or twice a week. Another really good scrub that is less harsh is the Cosmedicine Metamorphosis Self-Adjusting Exfoliator. This has really fine exfoliating granules, and supposedly when you use it and when all the dead skin cells are off and it gets to healthy skin, these are supposed to melt away, and so it doesn't exfoliate anymore. Well, I've never gotten to the point where they all melt away, but I have noticed it get less and less rough as I scrub along. So that's a really good scrub. And now a mask I really like to use. Of course I use the Proactive Refining Mask. I used to use that, but the sulfur really dries out my skin, so I don't use that so much anymore. But I do like this Sephora brand face peel off purifying mask, and it has like vitamin E, zinc, white clay. This is kind of like the oily skin version, and it moisturizes while at the same time stripping your skin of all the oil and dirt that builds up throughout the days. And so this is a really good mask. And some things, this is an exfoliator that I use for my lips. It's the Laura Geller Lip Strip, and it just makes my lips really soft and smooth to be able to put lipstick on. And this is a wrinkle, or like an eye cream that I use. It's the DermaDoctor Wrinkle Revenge, and I put this all around my eyes. Honestly, I don't wear it every day, probably only like twice a week. And I also have the Shiseido Advanced Eye Cream, which is also really good. And another lip scrub that's really good is the Benefit Lip Scription. I don't have it with me, but it comes with a lip balm, a really intensive lip balm, and it comes with a lip exfoliator which has granules in it like this, but it also has glycolic acid, which is going to chemically exfoliate your lips as well, which is going to leave them really smooth and soft. And so I hope this has helped for my skincare. My skin is really oily, so I need to combat that as much as I can, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.